So now it's time to see merits and demerits of using a statically typed language versus using a dynamically typed language. And the advocates of both types of languages have their own arguments. So first, the people who favor statically typed languages say are pose an argument that statically typed in statically typed languages, most of the programming errors are caught at compile time. So you know before even executing the program or before you're getting the binary of the program, you remove all the programming errors that can occur. And on contrast to this argument, the advocates of dynamic programming languages say that static type systems are too restrictive. And naturally, they are, because if you want all the programming errors to be caught at compile time, so you better have some restrictions for the programmer. Uh, then we have an argument that in statically typed languages, there is no overhead of runtime checks, and the execution of the program is smooth. On the contrary, rapid prototyping is very difficult in statically typed languages, and since the programmer needs to eliminate all the errors, and which is relatively easy in dynamically typed languages. So dynamically typed languages are good for rapid prototyping. You can get right into getting a GUI and having a prototype of your application. So what's practically in use today is that some statically typed languages, they provide programmers with escape mechanism, and they allow unsafe casts, and they remove some restrictions on their language, and which allows programmers some ease, and it gives some room to the programmer to think and solve the problem rather than be concerned with writing a perfectly valid program in their language. And we have another approach in which a dynamically typed language uses some strict form or a strict set of its language. And what this allows is it allows better optimization, and it also allows better debugging before execution of the program. So instead of using a fully relaxed dynamically typed language, what you can do is still work in this language, but have some restrictions or some sense before compiling a language. So we have both the practices are used today. And to summarize, we will just see what's the difference between type checking and inference. And these two terms are used interchangeably in common use. But type checking is a process of static type language. So one way to remember the difference is that type checking is done in statically typed languages, and it's the process of finding all type mismatch errors at the compile time. While type inference is the process of a dynamically typed language, and what it does is it fills in missing information for variables. So these both processes are different. And when you're talking about compilers, you must be uh, very critical of when you are using the one or the either. So thank you very much. That's it for today.